So we're going to try this again. And what's going on, guys? Pete from PeteIceberg.com. Question came in. Thank you guys first off for coming back. And I'm going to get this video done before my camera runs out again. The question was, Pete, we've been working out with you guys for a long time, or not a long time, for an amount of time already, and I haven't seen any weight loss. Perfect question. Great question. So what happens when you start working out and you start getting into it and starting to become fitter, you always want to gauge yourself. And usually the number one thing that we always think of is our weight, right? Our weight is the number one way to gauge it, especially if you do feel like you are overweight. But there's a lot of other factors that come into play when training or strength training or resistance training, and that's your strength. So for you to go from maybe 0 push-ups to 2, or 0 push-ups to elevated, or limited range of motion squats to full range of motion squats, that's progress as well. That's another number that you can and should be kind of watching in the beginning. The second one is going to be on how you feel. The second gauge is even more important than the number on the scale, is how do you feel in everyday life? How do you feel when you're working out now? Are you getting more tired? Or are you getting feel like you have more endurance? Do you feel stronger within your joints, a lot more stable? Does your core and abs feel a lot tighter? Not meaning like six-pack, but do you just feel stronger, like you can't be moved around? That's another phase of training that happens in the beginning, also known as general preparation, right? GPP. And that is always just basic endurance work, being able to elevate your heart rate and hold it there for a long time, not get super tired and pulling enough oxygen back into your body. And also just general core strength, like being able to withstand and stabilize a lot of your joints and your muscles and your whole body, you know? A lot of times we overlook the fact that this is a phase of training. This is part of science. This is what happens. And if you're seeing those numbers change and those feelings kind of get better, you're moving in the right direction. And now for number 3 is most people's the way your clothes fit, or is your body transforming. You know, I would rather see that change rather than seeing your weight change. But if you don't see any of those, then obviously there's something going on. We got to get down to it. But to get closer to number 3 and to the question that you had was, how come my weight isn't moving? This is where it falls down to tracking down into your nutritional content or in nutritional intake. Now, what is it with the combination of your expenditure, with your combination of burning calories and gaining strength? How much calories you're putting in versus how much you're putting out, or even putting enough in. And now we have to get into that field. But I always try to stray away from dealing with that first, and everyone tries to do that first, because what's going to happen is you're going to try to do too much. And I tell everyone this that comes to the gym, is like, I don't want you to do too much at once. I want you to come in consistently and get into a consistent pattern of working out, and then from there we'll take it to the next step and next step. And right now you're at that next step. So thank you for the question. We're going to get to it, but make sure that if you're out there and you're not seeing your results, and you are working out consistently, and you are feeling yourself getting stronger, and you do feel a little bit tighter or slimmer, then maybe let's take another step now and start tracking what it is you're eating. The best thing you could do before this camera runs out is log your food for a week straight, right? Even 3 days is fine, but what are you doing throughout the day that's making you not get progress? And usually it always falls into your nutritional intake. So if you guys want to know a little bit more about that, do me a favor and comment up, because I will be going through other questions that came up into it, and maybe things that spin off this, because I'm really digging deep into this nutritional stuff, and it is fucking funny. So comment up, let me know if you want to hear more about what to do and what to look for in a type of nutritional assessment for yourself, and I'll definitely post it up. All right, I'll talk to you later. It's Pete from PeteIceberg.com. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.